Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. That's Ryan Fitzgerald. He will start this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, Purdy. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Purdy again, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. At the 24-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a 1st down. Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Quick throw, taken in, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Hold it ready. Check, bounce, check, bounce, 60.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Brought down so close close to the goal line. Didn't get all the way, but he'll be down at the 1. It's a big run by Robinson. Pickup of 46 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now Watkins on the return. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there.
their own 25-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he's shedding tacklers left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he'll have the 1st down. He'll get him up around the 37.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the 1st down.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this 1st quarter. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set, get set.
To throw is Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2. They'll throw again with Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this that on 3rd down or critical moments That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. Sliding off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. No problem there on the extra point, and the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Makes the score Niners 14, Panthers 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Back to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Hit as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup. And this
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Lee Getz. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Get set, get set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Purdy now on second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. This brought in out past the 20, and no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. It's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Come on, come on.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is third
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
And the Panther 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert it. And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Ready? 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 70, Timberwolf. Hey, check that. Street, go.
A handoff as they try to run it here.
Number 9, the ball carrier. Nick Martin on the tackle. 5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
3rd down. They need 5. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there. Tuck it and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
On the toss, they'll run. Whoa! And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7. Now this time they'll look to throw. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Carolina. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Play action. Here's Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Hey, he's going to be close. Going to depend on the spot, but that looks a little short. It is short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. And the decision to go for it on 4th is short. It's a lot easier, Mike, when you take a look in that huddle and you see the big guys up front. I mean, their ability to continue to win at the point of attack. We've seen it all game long, and when that's the case, you don't need to overthink it. Turn around, hand it to your back, fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll go right and find his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
21. Get set. Up.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now Purdy. That's taken in. Still on his feet. And he will get into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown. 49ers. Point after try, forthcoming. It's up and good. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Leggett on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70, Timber Wolf.
Leggett in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Let's go.
Now give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Leggett. 3rd down coming up.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
Downfield got him in, and he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Get set.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A 2nd down throw here for Purdy. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Up.
Back to the air again is Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think, if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But
that is hard. What a job to keep the play alive. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From to 6. Here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. That's Lee Getty. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. It's a Carolina 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Panther 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Second down, 8 for the 1st down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught left side by Bowers. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go.
Man in motion, heading left. They'll stick to the ground. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the young team. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. 18. Watch out.
Play action now. Purdy. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 52 yards. And they're going to be able to spike it in time to set up a field goal try that one way or the other will decide who wins this game. So now, a big spot coming here. This to win the game. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. This kick is good, and it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. This one went all the way down to the wire. A late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.